Hey guys, History Nerd here, and we are back with another episode of Victoria 2, Heart of Darkness, Spain. Now, where we last left off, Spain was quite victorious, for a change, in the Great War between the Spanish Empire and their allies, the North German Confederation, and a whole schwack of other people. Obviously, the Spanish military was instrumental with their incredible victories. And we convinced the British to accept a quite stunning white peace with our North German allies. All thanks, I might add, to Spain. At least that's how regional histories get written, so I'm doing the same thing here. So we got the crisis boiling. What else happened? We successfully expanded our fortresses along the French border and created the division, or the home front divisions, to protect Spain from all threats. And yeah, we're also developing 2 new mighty military units, full-on armies, each of them. And yeah, we will crush our enemies with devastating abilities when time comes. One thing I am considering, in all seriousness, is to develop some defenses in Cadiz and Malaga here. Simply because of, in the last war, Britain's giant stack that landed in Gibraltar and just took a happy stroll up to pretty much Madrid. I definitely want to stop that. Don't need to worry about the border with Portugal. As I did discover in the Great War, anything the Portuguese throw at me can pretty much be handled just by mobilizing. If we take a look at their military power, they don't really have much of a military power. I think they're really depending on Britain to cover their asses. So that's good news for Spain, because then we can just take them quite easily. One of the concerns, actually, with this crisis that's coming up, and the only reason I mention this is because I did try to do a previous recording and the game crashed. I think the game crashed because this crisis boiled into a war and it knew that I would have to choose between Austria and the North German Federation. Or neither, and lose both alliances. To be honest, I think I'm going to stay true to the North German Federation. As much as I love Austria, and they're my go-to German nation, you can't beat the second place empire. Especially with Britain running around being a dick. Correction, being a dick. So, I think that's the route we will go with that. Anyway, we shall unpause the game, speed it up to 4, and see where the world takes us. One other thing is I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do to make my empire an empire again. I don't know. Oh, crap. There's a bunch of things I forgot to do. Pause the game. Comment bombing. Thank you, Blowfly, for your amazing insight into this game. As always, I am heavily indebted to you. One thing I do need to do is boost my military spending. I think I'm going to put it at around 70%. That should encourage more people to join forces. Now, I also realize that the soldier pops can only stick out at around 4%. So, you may ask, why are you being an idiot and encouraging soldiers in places where you really don't need to? The answer is, I don't know what else to use my freaking focus on. So something like this, you know, I'll happily switch out. And I guess I could probably use some colonial troops. But yeah, I don't really know what to use my focuses on. And I rarely do in this game. I rarely do. If I'm not colonizing, I haven't got a clue. So, we're going to leave it like that for now. Probably one of the worst ideas I've ever had. But I don't know what else to do. So, well, maybe I should start getting some troops up in here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So we'll go to Valencia and remove that focus. And we'll toss some Macon soldiers there. Oh yeah, that'll be good. And then we'll also go to Galicia Remove that focus, and we'll try to slap some soldiers in in Borneo, probably. That'll be a good spot, too. There we go. So we can get some more troops trained up. Ooh, maybe in Africa as well. Haha! Maybe I do know what to do with my focuses. I stand corrected, guys. I'm not that big of an idiot, so let's remove from there. The one thing is, I want to keep it going on in Catalonia, so we can remove it from Spanish Andalusia then as well. Perfect. And we can just slap some... We'll put some in the Niger Delta, and we'll put some right there in Bornu. Perfect. Get some colonial troops to fight possibly the British. Maybe the Americans? I don't know. Fight somebody. In any case. Alright, so obviously the North German Federation needs allies. As difficult as it is to not support Austria, we'll go with the North Germans. And hope that the Austrians don't want to get involved with anything. Now, of course, this does likely mean that I'm going to be at war with all of these guys out in this area. Thankfully, the only Austrian colonial possessions are tucked way over there, so I don't have to worry about too much fighting coming from them here, I don't think. We'll wait that out and find out. We are losing money now, which is never a good thing. I mean, that's not really going to help us at all. We can leave that at 75, but what we can do is bump taxes up to 80. Whoops. We're at war now, so that makes sense, right? Wartime taxes? Maybe I'm thinking too much like EU 3, or 4. EU 4, not 3. Why is that taking so long? Canned food. Do we not produce canned food, gentlemen? I was under the assumption we did. Now, granted, just because we produce it doesn't mean we're producing it in quantities enough to throw at battleships, but I would think we'd be able to siphon off just a little bit, and perhaps we are. Alright, we'll go with that. And how's this looking? We're getting close. And I also realized that, whoa! Back this train into the harbor. What the hell is the United States doing on the side of Austria? At least we've got the Netherlands, but what the hell is America doing on the side of Austria? I don't think they're going to get involved. And it doesn't look like we're actually at war with something like the American People's Democratic Republic of the Ivory Coast, thankfully. And, but we are at war with a bunch of these stupid things, aren't we? Yeah. Frick, that is a fairly large military that, the Grand State of Amhara has been able to throw together. I guess it is kind of a grand state, isn't it? It is fairly big. That is concerning. I have no troops there. Not good. We're not ready for this war. Oh, and the communists. Of course they're here. Now why aren't... Oh, I know why you're not. Silly me. Holy crap. So I can afford 12 days to fully supply my military. We're going to have to cut their wages. I'm sorry, guys. Well, 50. I'm not going to be able to raise taxes to cover this. I got my fleet down to nothing. Damn, okay. Damn. Like that. That is ridiculous. Alright, we're rolling with that. We have to roll with that. Frick. Communists. It honestly might not be a bad idea just to let the commies win. I don't know, we'll see. La Coruna. Where the hell was that? Where did I have military units? Obviously not there. Oh. Oh, Red Guards. Well, Haiti might go communist. That's depressing. Anything up in here? Any communists here in the Pacific? Thankfully, no. They live in paradise. Why would they want to revolt? You know, any time you guys want to get your organization up would be just great. Did I... Oh, crap. All these units getting built. Damn you, communists! Okay, we can send you back. Big game hunting. Lions, elephants, giraffes, buffalo, panthers, and rhinoceroses! The magic and attraction of Africa certainly lies to no small an extent... What? That sentence doesn't make sense to me. Perhaps I should try this again. Lions, elephants, giraffes, buffalo, panthers, and rhinoceroses. The magic and attraction of Africa certainly lies to no small an extent in its many and varied flora and fauna. Big game hunting has become a major attraction in Makuku, bringing in tourists and tax revenue to all of Gabon. A proposal has surfaced that we invite foreign dignitaries to partake in the macaque hunting. Well, this will certainly boost our international prestige. The locals might not be too happy. Whatever, man. It's a circle of life. Listen to the song and you'll understand. Hunt rebels. You don't want to hunt rebels, do you? I've got to automatically or manually tell you to go kill a bunch of communists. And it looks like that army right there is going to be able to take that land and get reinforced right quick. And I feel kind of bad for the North German Federation. Let's see, that's going to go... It's going to be across a river everywhere, unless we do it like so. If only there were popular support. Is there enough popular support now? Yes, there should be, damn it. You've got to be freaking kidding me. 2.4. We're never going to get there. We will never get there. Die, commies! Yay! Victorious! The Mud March. Come on now. Retake that land. Fighting back the desire to sneeze. Thank you. You can march on those communists. And military directionism. Let's get that gas attack and defense capability because we are going to need it. Perfect. Keep marching, lads. Your shiny white uniforms. Yay, more rubber. Okay, so, with the communist problem pretty well taken care of, we can drop this to what? 20%. There we go. Oh, well, we'll leave taxes super high because, well, we have to. Where are you going? That way. We'll hop on the train and meet you there. And finally there. And that should take care of the communists. Ronald Reagan would be proud. Our independence is gradually being undercut and more becoming something that only exists on paper, as several foreign powers vie for control over our political institutions. Recently, tensions have erupted over the rights to conduct criminal investigations on Spanish territory. The great powers will have to either assert themselves or lose influence. It looks like the UK, US, France, and Austria are wanting to get me into their sphere. I should take a look at this, actually. Go to Europe and me, Spain. All I see is the North German Federation, and of all the great powers, I would be okay being in their sphere because, let's face it, we need an ally somewhere. So, interestingly, it looks like Austria has dropped out. They've accepted the peace offer. However, the United States, Albania, and the Ottoman Empire, the bane of my existence, remain. Okay. Lazy natives. That's fine. All we've got is infantry made, huh? I probably should go and defend that chunk of land. Who gives a hoot? Merge. Oh yeah, the Paleo. Better watch out. So we can carry 12 units. Yes, go to that artillery. Merge, and then if we just... There's no way to split this evenly, is there? Great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Close. Exercise in futility. If I had just read, that would have been easier. Let's go, anarchists. You can come along too. Bueno. That should be 10 and 2. That's 12. That fits there. And... oh, hello, jerks. Perfect. They're fleeing into Italy. Peace out, suckers. And I cannot follow. Of course not. Yes, of course. I should have guessed it. Ooh. We should probably send you that away. Because that's not a safe place for such an out-of-date navy. The Americans really seem keen on coming after my Spanish possessions in the Pacific. You know what, America? We're just not going to play ball that way. Oh, they definitely want my African possessions too. Well, that's just fine. We'll show you how this works. Things are going to get a little bit crazy. Strap in, guys. Get on your boats. Oh yeah, we've got communists to take care of here. Tell you what, let's go do that. Interesting, I am sure. Oh, there's still European colonists. Ah, and the war is over. It looks like the US has acquiesced to our North German friends. And there should be Moldavia, Wallachia, Serbia, Montenegro. I would have expected a Bulgaria somewhere in this region. But it certainly doesn't look like one popped up. So I would assume that we're looking at some kind of white peace agreement would be my guess. 80. Oh, no. 80. 80. Because, well, we're not technically at war with a nation. We're still at war with communism. Perfect. Go secure Santo Domingo. Come along. Secure that land, lads, for Spain! Perfect. In you go. Hop on your boats. Whatever. Conservatives. Why not? Head over to Cadiz. Thank you. Oh, another battleship done. Yes. Fear the Spanish Navy. Thank you. And the fleet returns home. You head up there. You guys merge. What now? So, okay. I have to think that if I enact universal suffrage... Yes. Perfect. Okay. Good. Done. Movements. Decisions. Right, because now we need 5 more liberal percents. Limited citizenship. Oh, we got a damn election, which means the liberals are gonna freaking win. Right as we're coming close to being a great power again. Intervene eventually. Let the debate take its course. I couldn't care less about economic matters. Oops. No, just let that come in. A viticultural association is formed in one of our states in opposition to perceived excess of teetotalers and temperance activists, dedicated to the preservation of what they call the rich Spanish cultural heritage expressed in the traditions and rituals surrounding alcohol. The Viticultural Association opposes all thoughts of prohibition and instead advocates responsible drinking. That dude right there looks like one of the most responsible drinkers I have ever seen. Just look at him. You'd trust him. Let the debate take its own course. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe if more people know, we need... I don't want less militancy, damn it, I want more liberals. The one time I'll say that in this game. Rubber! We'll look at it. Another battleship. Let it take its course. Looks like we've got enough soldiers there, so we can remove that focus. And we can slap another trained soldier thingamajig. There, perfect. And then we'll start building up some colonial militaries. $122, perfect. Yeah, there we go. Support that state capitalism, guys. Just a few more pieces of artillery. National tragedy, because some girl was carrying a bunch of coal and probably died. We'll start trying to push towards a bit more of a secularized belief structure. And I'm still thinking, I'm still wondering about that. Limited citizenship. All the way. Oh! Glorious! Glorious! Look at that! A coalition of conservative and reactionary parties got 50.08% of the vote and will form the basis of government. That is wonderful. I don't have to piss people off. So you switch the government enough times on a group of people, and eventually they'll just pick the right one. That's how democracy works. Another coal girl? Come on. Ah, coal girl. So close to coal girl. Alright. Have I got enough money? Yes, I do. So now, we're going to go ahead and expand and expand. And we'll get another defensive force set up there. Yes, bolt action rifles. Bloody brilliant. Didn't I stop you? Apparently I didn't. Remove focus. And you can go to that part of Africa and start training some soldiers. In fact, how is that looking? Nope, just... Alright. Only one in Asia, huh? That's not looking fairly good. Now, how are we doing? That's good. I think next up, we should probably go with something like this. That'll help us research things. And I feel like that's a good place to leave the video. Have we got... No, we haven't. What I'm going to do is wait until this second unit is done. And then I can create the two Spanish doom stacks that will bring death and destruction to our enemies. Get those guys set up first, and then, you know, we'll be good to go. And it would appear that I'm short in infantrymen. Never good. But that's okay. Actually, it would appear that no, because we got that taken care of with engineers. Let's balance. Close. Alright, so we'll move one unit there. Whoops. Select, stay. Easier to see. Now, something tells me, I'm no math expert, but something tells me that that's not split up evenly. Granted, there are casualties in one unit, so we have to accept that. 9, 1, and 5, 10, 1, and 6. So obviously we need another infantry, another artillery, and then a bunch more artillery. Right. So, military, build. What did I say again? 1 infantry, 1 artillery, and they're going to Zaragoza. Right. 1 infantry, 1 artillery, going to Zaragoza. Then those two will be even, which will be good. And then we can work on building up the rest later. Yeah, that seems like a good thing. I have a feeling this video is going to be a bit shorter. There is a reason for that. Typical Canadian fashion. Hockey's on, and I was fine missing the second period, but I can't miss the third period. That's the game. So, one last thing we want to do, though, if we can afford to. Hold on. How much is that going to cost us? Nothing. We can do this. Oh. Well, it's only done in one spot. Alright, we'll leave it there for now. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.